Hey, I'm Mina Wahab with FabTV, and we are here today at Cinemills Media Center sitting with Chloe Lukasiak, and we are talking about her upcoming film, The Message. I can't believe you're only 17 years old because you've done so much. You were with Tim Armstrong in A Cowgirl Story, and he directed that. What's it like working on The Message?
It was great working on the message. I learned a lot, and yeah, it was fun. And I had to do archery for the film, which I've never done that before, so it was kind of like a fun challenge. But the whole experience was good.
I know this movie centers a lot around grief and how everybody in the movie has a different backstory. You never really know someone's personal battles. What is it that you're going through in the movie? Because from the trailer, you're kind of being portrayed as this mean girl figure, but people aren't that one dimensional. So, what's
Right.
your struggle?
I well, I'm dealing with issues with my mom. I don't want to give away too much because it is kind of my story and that journey that I go through, and you kind of figure it out as the movie goes along. But I just have problems with my mom, and at the end, it's really, well, I don't want to say, but it's nice. It's a nice story, and like you said, no one's ever just mean or just nice or just this or that. It's like there's always more to it, so you just have to kind of wait and see.
What is it about the movie that you love the most
Hmm.
in terms of the message? No pun intended, but.
In terms of, well, the whole movie was really fun, but like I said, I've never done archery before, so that was a really fun challenge for me. I mean, of course, acting is a challenge no matter what, but just that added on top of it was really fun. Um, but the message, like you said, I don't know, I mean, the main character loses her mom and she has to keep going, and it's kind of, I mean, fortunately, I've never dealt with any loss like that. Um, but that you just have to keep going no matter what happens in life, no matter what battles you're facing or what you're going through. Like life never stops.
I love that. Yeah, just about pushing through.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you're so young and you accomplish so much, and you have this huge platform on YouTube. You got your start on Dance Moms. You've done anti-bullying campaigns. What is it about your messaging and your content that you think resonates with so many people?
Hmm. I I think I'm still trying to figure that out, but I know that with anything I do, I just try to be myself. I don't try to put on some some I don't know, face that I think people want to see, which growing up I was like, oh, I need to act like this if I want people to like me, or this or that. And it was really hard growing up because I thought I had to be someone I wasn't to be like accepted almost. But
Mm-hmm.
as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that it's way better to be myself, and it'll serve me better in the long run. It'll make me happier, and I'd rather be organic in myself and not be, and maybe not be liked than not be myself and not have subscribers or followers or fans, I guess.
It's all about authenticity and
Hmm.
staying true to yourself. I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that.
because at the end of the day, all you have is, if all this disappears, that's all you have, and you don't want to look back and regret anything.
I completely agree with that, and I feel like that's so mature to say it takes forever to like find yourself and figure that out.
Totally.
So
I'm
that's
still
amazing.
figuring it out.
So what can you describe yourself in 3 words, and what is something about your personality that your viewers might not know? Because you have a public persona and a private persona. So what's something people might not know about you?
Um, I don't. I mean, people know a lot about me with social media and with being on a reality show and then getting into acting. It's like I think they know more than I do. um, I don't.
Let's just go next question.
Okay,
Yeah, I
next
don't know.
question. All right. So you did do an anti-bullying campaign, and it was so beautiful because there
Thank
was
you.
dancing involved in
Mhm.
it. Can you talk to me a little bit about that and what it was like filming that?
Wait, can you?
The anti-bullying campaign, the Just for Kicks
Oh,
anti-bullying
sorry. I've
campaign.
done a few, so I didn't know which one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about any of the anti-bullying campaigns you've done?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge issue, so I like to speak up as much as I can about it and kind of use my voice for good. But I mean, it's unfortunately in this day and age with technology, it's just getting worse and worse. So I think I don't know. I just like to talk about it as much as I can. I mean, I've been bullied online. I was bullied by adults that I used to work with. I've been bullied by other kids that I used to go to school with. So I've dealt with all of it, and I mean, I know the struggle and I know it's hard. So I just try to speak out as much as I can about it and help kids in any way that I can, or other teens or anyone. So I'm grateful to be a part of anything like that.
And before we leave, because this has been such a great conversation, are there any projects that you're working on or anything that you would like to plug right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm currently working on my YouTube channel, just kind of figuring that out. I've done a few films since The Message, actually, but they haven't been released yet, so I'm waiting to announce them. And then another film I did, Freddie, it was released on DVD recently, and there's exciting news about that, so stay tuned. Yeah, just most of the stuff I'm working on right now, I can't really announce yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in that tricky stage, but eventually I will be able to, so stay tuned.
And for people who don't know who you are, where can they find you on social media, on Instagram and YouTube?
On Instagram and YouTube, and Twitter and Facebook, I'm just Chloe Lukasiak.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Chloe.
Thank
Such a
you.
pleasure.
Pleasure is mine.
Perfect, girls. Good.